flyweight bout here. Jake Hadley coming in at -170 against Cody Durden. Back in action, sitting at +140. Over under 2.5 rounds. -125 for the over. -105 for the under. Both men 5'7", 70-inch reach for Jake Hadley. 6 years younger than Cody Durden. Both men 4-1 in their last 5. Jake Hadley 10-1 in his career, and the Englishman had a quick finish his last time out, and that was on the London card back in March. Got the knockout win to Malcolm Gordon, hit him with a nice hook to the body and put him out. I mean, 1 minute and 1 second in that one. Before that, he fought Candelario and submitted him. He's got good submission skills. He's got good hands on the feet. And this one, he's probably going to have to use all of that because Cody Durden's probably going to look to take him down. And the submission skills are going to probably come in handy because he's been submitted 3 times, Cody Durden has. But on the feet, I think Hadley's got much better hands. You look at the last fight with Cody Durden against Charles Johnson. Charles Johnson was just getting taken down over and over, rinse and repeat, 11 takedowns for Cody Durden and 9 minutes and 33 seconds of control time. If Jake Hadley's not ready for that, it's probably going to be a long night for him. But I would assume if he takes this fight, he knows that's coming. It's going to be an interesting fight. I mean, flyweights are always a little bit more room for variation as far as, what can happen. But what are you thinking in this one?
Yeah, I like things on both sides here. Jake Hadley, I mentioned before the show when we were talking, like his striking is super crisp and clean, but he's always throwing something, whether it's, combinations upstairs followed by a body kick or leg kick. Like he's always throwing something, and it looks good to the judges. And we've seen him be taken down before. Like his takedown defense is lacking a little bit, and it concerns me against a guy like Cody Durden, who's kind of relentless with the wrestling. We saw it against Charles Johnson. Like he wouldn't let Charles Johnson breathe. And that's the exact style of fight he's got to fight to beat a guy like Jake Hadley. I just don't know if he's going to have much success if he's not, on top, controlling him the whole time, because Hadley's shown he can get submissions off his back. He's dangerous there as well. But at plus money, man, Cody Durden's super interesting. Like I took him against Charles Johnson. Maybe I'm just a little biased now because he's made us some money. He looked really good against Charles Johnson and showed that he is that relentless style. And it's hard to bet against guys like that. But Hadley's going to be a little better than Johnson, better on the feet. Craftier on the feet and technical at the same time. A dude who's more dangerous off of his back than Johnson. So I do think it ends up being a pretty close fight. But, I like the guy who will be able to just swipe up control time if he can. You look at the Alan Nascimento fight with Jake Hadley, 3-round fight. Jake Hadley was able to throw and land 8 strikes the whole fight just because Nascimento got 2 takedowns, did his thing with them, and was able to just win a unanimous decision. I could see the fight going similar to that if Cody Durden is on his game. So I'm going to pick him as the dog here.
Yeah, that's the thing that scares me the most about taking a Jake Hadley is to fight with Alan Nascimento. It's like there's the blueprint for Cody Durden to get a win here. I mean, he just couldn't get off his back. Alan Nascimento was beating him at every position and just pretty much dominating him on the ground. But then you look at Hadley has submission skills. Maybe he's just not great. I mean, Alan Nascimento is pretty dang good grappler. So it's not like the worst thing to look at.
Yeah.
I don't think Durden has the type of submission game that Nascimento has, or at least the jiu-jitsu. He's got a little bit better wrestling base. Maybe he can, rinse and repeat takedowns like that. But if he can't, I think he's not going to go well for him. I think the hands are just a little bit too much for Hadley. So I like Hadley to win. I don't like the price, though. I mean, Cody Durden's a dog, too. Don't really like, going against guys that are plus money and just have a great, type of grinding style type of fighter. So I'll go with Hadley for the pick, but I don't love the price.